All right. First of all, thank you for those who stuck around. I know that I am the one standing between you and lunch, I'm assuming. So I'll try to be very precise, very brief. But I hope it's going to be a fun one. So if you can, oh, there you go. So I'm going to talk today about enhancing media productions with AI, and specifically, we're going to, if we're lucky and it's going to work, we're going to show live how Deepdub Go can be used for that. Before I even start, I'm going to let you see a quick video.
Hi everyone, my name is Maya, and we are going to localize content using Deepdub Go.
Supongo que no somos invitados.
Sois bienvenidos. Eres el invitado de honor.
No estoy seguro de poder hacerlo.
Now, let's create the English version.
My stupid brother locked me out of the house. Johnny, come on, man, open the door!
Now, I have the power to choose how involved I want to be in the process. I can create glossaries for my content and ensure correct pronunciations.
Not sure I can make it. I have a lot of offers.
I can change the text and improve lip sync.
Not sure I can make it. I might have plans, dude.
I can give my characters any accent.
Not sure I can make it. I might have plans, dude.
And even, being the control freak that I am, give the system the exact performance I'm looking for. Why can't you just go?
Why can't you just go?
Yep, it's that easy.
All right, a lot to unpack here, right? So first of all, it started by, right, this is Deepdub Go for localization. Yes, we've been in the localization. So let me take a few steps back, and if we're lucky, we're going through the platform live, and we will also get back to Maya as well. I wish she was here. She's much better looking than I am. Speaking of myself, Chief Business Development Officer for Deepdub. Here's a picture of me with a little bit more hair. Serial entrepreneur. Been in AI and machine learning since 2012. I'm responsible for our partnerships and strategic accounts. The company has been established by two brothers from the tech world, but the company itself consists of about half the company is people from the creative industry, dubbing directors, voice artists, sound engineers. Nitzan here, who's the Dean of Dubbing, basically has 3 decades of experience in audio post-production. We also have very strong ties within the media media entertainment industry with executives that are heavily invested in the company. We're backed by major VCs like Insight Partners, but we also have great partners like NVIDIA. Everything you see here today is powered by NVIDIA GPUs, and Microsoft. Some of the technologies here are powered by Microsoft, and the solution in some part is also offered on the Microsoft marketplace. All right. We've started from localization, AI localization, back in 2019. And today, I can probably say that we have already dubbed thousands of hours. We're probably one of the most, if not the most prominent AI dubbing company, AI localization company. We work with most of the big studios. The content that you've seen at the beginning of the video is from Paramount, with permission, of course. And they're using our platform. We offer multiple ways of engagements. Our content is streamed all around the world. And what we did is we actually developed an entire workflow of localizing content with all the building blocks and how to actually engage with that content with AI in many ways and bring the creative in the process. There was a discussion before about localization, idioms, colloquialism, I'm struggling with that word, and how to actually deal with all the nuances. We know how to balance between where the AI does the best and where we still need the creatives in the post-production, within the process. So we created the building blocks. And the idea is really to empower, not to replace. And then the question came, all right, if we're able to do all that, can we repurpose everything that we've done and use it also in the creative? So I'm not going to talk about localization today. I'd like to talk about the creation side, right? So the process from localization to creation, and how can we enhance production workflows with Gen AI? And we saw 2 major use cases. We'll try to go through both of them today, if we're lucky. First one is editing. Can I enhance or create new opportunities, for example, for ADR, using speech-to-speech? And another one is the ideation enablement process. If I'm a director, for example, and that's the one I'll try to demo, if I'm a director, I have an idea, I know exactly what I'm trying to do, I have the concept, I'm trying to create a first sketch, very fast, low budget, just myself, and to get it a little bit more real. So can I use different technologies such as text-to-speech, emotive-based text-to-speech that we call it ETTS, and other types of technologies. So, voices and creating authentic voices is kind of like the key in order to be able to do all of that. And there are, you can talk about bank of voices. How do I cast characters? How do I bring emotions in them without taking your data? There's always that discussion about the ethical part of it. I don't want to take anyone's data. I want to make sure that I'm still doing it ethically, but I'm giving the tools, I'm providing the tools so people can use them efficiently and easily. So if we take back the technologies, the text-to-speech, the voice-to-voice, using voice bank, and even the accent control, can I start to empower, augment, enhance the capabilities? And what we're going to see is that using DeepDub Go, you're able to, you have access to a large voice bank. You have the ability to do emotion prompting, zero-shot reference cloning, which is an incredible tool. Performance referencing, I'm going to show that as well today. The proprietary voice-to-voice and text-to-speech capabilities that the system comes with, but the system is packed with features. I'm not going to even touch the iceberg of it. But it's a powerhouse, cloud-based, collaborative, multilingual editing platform, and it's an enterprise-grade solution, TPN Gold Shield certified, fully secure, SOC 2, etc. Yeah, that's my cue for the live. So let's see if we can pull it off. All right, so I have an empty. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to take a video. The video is this one. Let's do a quick test. This is from Cartoon channel, again with permission, our partners in localization. So what you see here is basically, it's a story, it's an animation story. I chose that because it's pretty easy. It's Donkey Kong, pretty well-known figure. There are two characters. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do everything live with you right now, and I'm going to act some of the voices. Please don't be too critical about my acting skills. All right, so I'm going to run through a lot of the stuff here pretty quick. I know that this content has 2 characters, so I'm going to add 2 characters. I'm going to do it manually. The system does first of all, securely processes the video, extracts. I only asked it to extract the audio. I didn't ask it to do anything else, so now I have the audio. I have 2 characters. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scan my voice bank. My voice bank has thousands of voices. I can filter them in different ways. Luckily for us, I've already done my homework, so I'm going to look for specific ones. The first one is Dennis Perry. Let's see if we can have him. Yeah, so Dennis Perry sounds like this.
Trying to get into that kind of...
All right, so that's the sound. I'm going to double-click, and it's being assigned into character number 1. I will go into character number 2, and my second voice will be Philip Barnes. And Philip Barnes sounds...
Okay, so I want to be an artist.
All right, so it sounds like a child. I'm going to use performance. I can choose different emotions, but I'm going to use performance because I'd like it to use my performance with that specific voice. All right, we're not going to use the voice bank anymore, so I'm going to leave it here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to expose the reference track. And I'll show you in a second why. All right, why did that turn white? I don't know. Did I select it? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'll show you what I do. So first of all, yeah, I can play it very simply. All right, there's a chair being thrown, some discussion, some exchange. All right, let's do it. All right, bear with me. I have a microphone here, and I have practiced this. And it goes like this. I want a banana. Let's see if that works. Okay, that's too saturated. We'll do another one. I want a banana. It's my excitement, the adrenaline. I want a banana! Yeah, it's a little bit too saturated. We'll go with that. I'll do better on the next ones, I promise. I'll just press generate G. Usually this also gives me a better result.
I want a banana.
Right, so it's already switched voice. I'm going to record it again and try to keep it a little further away. I want a banana. All right, he wants a banana. He's going to get his banana. All right, generate. The next line would be, and I don't care right now about the location, the timing of them, because I can adjust everything later. How can you think about bananas now? All right, it's going to upload. We're going to generate. And then the next one's going to be here. Ah, I always have bananas on my mind. I told you I'm no actor. It's going to upload soon. Is it? Did it upload? Ah, I always have. Yeah, it uploaded. It doesn't show, but it uploaded. And then the next one is going to be, what's that? Want some slug? I didn't record. I'm going to have to play it again. What's that? Want some slug? All right. And the last one, and we'll fix all the timing later. Don't you dare drink that. You don't know what that is. It could be poisonous. All right. So I played the roles. I've positioned everything. I have no idea. I don't care about the reference. If we want, we can also listen to the reference. Let's see what we have here. All right. One. All right.
I want a banana.
How can you think about bananas now?
Oh, I always have bananas on my mind. What's that?
All right. Wait a second. That's too early.
What's that?
A little bit too early. Nope. And there are other different ways of playing with it.
What's that? Want some slug?
Don't you dare drink that. You don't.
All right. So I can go ahead and I can break this here. I could tell this is the hum. I think the hum needs to be a little bit here. This needs to be a little bit here. That can be a little bit behind. I'll play it again.
What's that? Want some slug?
I'm still off a little bit.
Don't you dare drink that. Don't you dare drink that. You don't know what that is. It could be poisonous.
All right, so as you can tell, within a few minutes, and I can keep playing with it. Within, I don't know, it took me 3 minutes. I'm already playing with different voices. I'm already adjusting it. I can move things around. I can regenerate it. I've shown you how I do this. I can re-record, and I can choose my voices. So a lot of capability that's built into the platform that gives me the ability as a creator to create stuff. I'm not even talking about localization. I'm talking about entirely the creation part, and it's in my hands. It gives me the ability to do all of that. Now, this could be a new creation. This could be if I'm running a promo. If I have I created a shot or I created a short film or whatever. I have a promo that I'm trying to create and promote what I did. This gives me the ability to do that level of creation. Now, so I'm going to stop with that. I'd like to actually show you also. My next slide would be to go back to Maya and show you how to do ADRs.
Hi everyone, this is Barbara from Deepdub, and today I'm going to do something I really, really hate. I'm going to mess up. In fact, I already did. But we can fix it using some Deepdub Go magic. Let's go. So
what we're going to do is we're going to fix 2 mistakes. And I don't know if you guessed them, but one of them is my name. My name's not Barbara, it's Nancy. No, it's Maya, and we're going to fix that. So this is number 1. And I also had a little bit of an accent on really, really hate. Let's listen to that.
Really, really hate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what accent this is, but we're going to fix it. So, first thing I'm going to do is just kind of split this into maybe 2 to 3 segments. Yeah, and what I'm looking for is, oh, this is set, sorry, was set on bank. I'm going to set this to reference. Very, very important because I'm interested in fixing my mistakes with my own voice, obviously.
Zero-shot referencing, basically.
Work, yeah, and it just created this reference track when I changed it to reference. It's going to recreate, to some extent, the original, and I'm going to see if I can find a piece that I can just kind of paste on my dialogue track, and maybe with a little bit of basic audio editing can kind of make it work.
Hi, everyone. This is Barbara from Deepdub.
Oh, but I forgot to change Barbara to Maya.
This is not accelerated.
Hi, everyone. This is Maya from Deepdub.
Okay. Let's try
The
another
ability
one.
to curate
Hi,
your own.
everyone. This is Maya from Deepdub. This is Barbara from Deepdub. Maya from Deepdub.
What if I just take this and place it here?
Hi, everyone. This is Maya from Deepdub, and today.
Ooh, unlock. If you want to paste on your dialogue track, make sure you unlock it. Ah! And don't ruin it in the process.
Hi, everyone. This is Maya from Deepdub. And
move this here.
this is Maya from Deepdub.
So she adjusted for lip sync as well.
This is Maya from Deepdub. And
not bad.
hi, everyone. This is Maya from Deepdub. And today I'm going to do something I really, really hate.
Let's move on to really, really hate.
Something I really, and today I'm going to do something I really, really hate.
Okay, this is way too much emphasis on really, really hate.
And today I'm going to do something I really, really hate.
Okay, this could work.
I really, really hate. And today I'm going to do something I really, really hate.
Yeah, this works. So I'm not a professional audio engineer, but you could, with just a little bit of maybe EQ and a little bit of reverb, you can definitely smooth this out. But I'm pretty sure that after a little bit of that, this works. Now, if you want to export or download this, you have several options. One of them is to just download the fix segments individually. Or you can export the entire dialogue track with the fixes in it. So you can go to export menu, export video audio, wave, and then just choose the dialogue stem because it's already edited with the fixes that I added. So beam, bam, boom. Good luck.
Yep. So,
Hi, everyone.
Nope, not again. ADR magic. And that's about it. So happy to get questions. There you go. 20 minutes in.
And we've got about 10 minutes left. So anyone have any questions for
Oz?
Oz? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Joey. I had a question about your demonstration just now because when she changed from Barbara to Maya, it seemed like were her lips also, was the video affected or not?
Nope.
Oh,
She just positioned it in the right way. She knows how to position it in the right way.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
So it's just the audio?
It's just the audio, right.
And does it have a feature where, for example, with the Donkey Kong reference, that AI can kind of help you position roughly where it needs to be based off of analyzing the video?
It doesn't do that through analyzing, but since you have, so if you have an existing dialogue, right? In this case, I showed you a video that doesn't have a dialogue. If you have an existing dialogue and you're trying to match, usually that's the case, right? If you're trying to match for lip sync, you have an existing dialogue that you're trying to replace, you would see, so you would have here another track of the dialogue, and you can actually see the waveforms, and the system could analyze it and position the transcription or the reference directly under the size. So the system will automatically, in fact, identify the dialogue segments. So if you match that, you're usually pretty much on time. It gives you the ability to really quickly do what we call kind of like a relaxed lip sync, meaning it matches the beginning and ending of the word or a sentence. It's not going to match, precisely. For that, you gotta either start focusing on changing the text, which is possible on the platform as well, actually pretty robust, or change the video, which we also do, but not here.
Okay. Any other questions? Comments? Observations?
One over there.
Ponderings?
It's okay, you don't have to run. I can speak loudly. Can you elaborate on the export options? I saw there was an actions log there.
Yes.
Like round trip, or go back into like Pro Tools.
Yep. Yeah, you can export. So for example, I'm the owner of this workspace, so it's full permission enabled. So the platform is super secure. You could invite people at different permission levels in here, fully collaborative. So you could work with your editors, with your language supervisors, or with your customers as well. So you could also do the delivery. You could export I can export the original because I'm the owner. Otherwise, everyone else only has access to the watermarked version. I can take the AAF into Pro Tools, WAV files. This is one of the requirements from the gaming industry, where it will basically export all of the segments organized in folders. This platform, just to give you a sense, is so robust that you could, when we work on localization, we work on hundreds of features in one workspace, where it could be 200 people working on one workspace in different languages. So I'm just showing here a very, very specific use case with English to English in a way. You can export the transcription, the subtitles. Platform will create subtitles for you at the click of a button. So there's a bunch of features. Like I said, I'm touching the edge of it. Did I answer that? Yeah.
Anyone else? Okay, give me 1 second. This is more for the recording than necessarily just being understood. So here we go.
I'm not sure if you answered it near the beginning, but how does it determine what the voice will sound like? And are you able to train a voice on something else? To be a specific kind of voice, or?
Yeah. So first of all, yes, I can train it. The beauty of it is that I don't need to, right? So we do have requests, and those are usually from productions, to be precise, where they want to clone a very fine tuning and to the exact specific voice that they have, and sometimes it's a voice from the 1980s or from the 1990s, and what we do is we fine-tune on data that they provide to us. However, for day-to-day, for 99.9% of the use cases, it's not needed. I pretty much showed you how I put my voice, and I did it live, and there was zero training. This is called zero-shot referencing, so there was no training on my voice. The system is not trained on my voice.
It just randomizes it?
No, it actually takes several inputs. So in this case, what I showed you, it takes the input of my performance. It's not taking my voice. It takes my performance. This is why I use the performance reference. If you remember, I told it use performance. It takes my performance, but takes the voice from the bank. So mashes them together. I kind of played, I didn't explain that, but I played with this knob here. There are a few more knobs that I can play with, tempo, speed, variance, temperature. There are some more advanced things that I can do in the process. Not only that I can do that, I can also do the entire voice design similar to what I did, in a micro scale, but a bigger way of looking at it, and access to everything through APIs. So it's a pretty powerful tool when you're trying to do things at scale. You can start here, move to APIs, and streamline, hundreds and thousands of characters.
Yeah, I guess my example was, we were talking about it a little earlier, but there's this YouTube series called Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where people made like a parody version, a comedy version of the really popular Dragon Ball Z anime, and it's like a completely different pacing and story, but you know, it's like if you were going to make a parody version of this Donkey Kong cartoon, and you could turn it into something else.
Yep.
And have good voice acting. That's kind of cool.
What I could have done, by the way, I could have bring in the original dialogue and immediately use that to change their texts, just like you saw. Basically, that's the ADR. So and the system will actually create all the references automatically. If you've seen the beginning when I dragged that video and I put it in, I asked only to extract the audio, but there are several options there in the workflow, and one of them is give me everything, like extract the audio. It will even take a full mix and separate the dialogue from the mix. So it'll do a lot of stuff for you. Again, and it's the uplift. We look at it as a 90% uplift. There's still a lot of work. I still did some work here, and the creative part was entirely me.
Okay, we got a question over here.
Thank you. You mentioned about the API, which is pretty interesting. My question is, in terms of, I see the American flag.
Yep.
Does it take care of various ethnicities? That is first part. And sorry if I missed it earlier. And second, if someone wants to kind of like train their voice, will there be auto suggestions towards it? And if you can briefly touch on the technical stack, if you can, that will be pretty cool.
Okay, a lot of questions here.
Lots of questions, sorry.
So I hope I'll be able to
We've got
cover
some time, so you can go
All
ahead.
right,
And
there you go.
We got about 5 more minutes.
I was trying to get saved by the bell. No, I'm kidding. So languages-wise, ton of locales, ton of languages you can choose. Some of them are, to be honest, we're really, really, really good at. Some of them is going to be very basic. There's a range of qualities between different languages. Why? Because some languages we're just more trained on them. In terms of accents, again, some of them it's not the same amount, but you could get a bunch of just if I write English, I can play with accents on different regions, right? Locales. And I can not only do that, I can also create my own entirely new accents, like a little bit, in this case, this is American. It could be here, Japanese, and I can create something that is someone something entirely in between, that is a combination of them, right? Now, you asked about. You need to remind me. Second one was, so this is locales, ethnicities. Technical stack, so what I can say is that other than translation itself, the basic translation engine that we are using it's a bigger problem. It was discussed a little bit this morning, but that's a bigger problem that is being addressed by, the big players, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, all of them. Everything else is ours. Entirely proprietary, including the platform that is in the cloud. As you can tell, it's in the browser. It's right now running in the browser. We have our own LLMs, our own models. Technically speaking, the features you see here that you have here are, from AI perspective, is transcription, translation, wrapping on top of others, voice to voice, speech, text-to-speech, accent control, rephrasing, automatic rephrasing. There are a few other things. So it's like the idea is not only to bring those type of capabilities, but tie them all together in a way that actually makes sense. And the platform is not only familiar to professional audio sound engineers, but a lot of their, for example, Pro Tools shortcuts will actually work here. So people that are from within the industry will feel extremely comfortable and very empowered using the platform.
Thank you, Oz. Thank you all. That's going to be the end of this one. We're going to take